What if everything you thought you knew about freedom was a lie? What if true liberation wasn't found in escaping responsibility or indulging every fleeting desire, but in something far more profound, something you might be overlooking right now? Welcome to True Stoic Mindset, your guide to applying ancient wisdom for modern challenges. We all crave freedom. The freedom to be ourselves, to live authentically, to escape the grip of anxiety and external pressures. But in our relentless pursuit of this elusive ideal, we often chase shadows, mistaking fleeting pleasures or an absence of obligations for genuine inner peace. Today, we're going to explore a path that has been quietly transforming lives for centuries, yet its deepest, most powerful aspect remains largely unseen: Stoic evolution. This isn't just about understanding ancient philosophy, it's about actively, deliberately, and continuously evolving your mind, your reactions, and your entire way of being through the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. It's the journey of becoming unshakably resilient, internally free, and profoundly at peace, regardless of the chaos around you. If you're tired of feeling tossed around by life's currents, and truly want to understand how to build an unshakable inner core, then stick with us. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer roadmap to achieving a level of freedom you might not have thought possible. Join us as we uncover why embracing this continuous transformation is the most overlooked, yet undeniably effective, journey to true freedom. Understanding traditional Stoicism versus Stoic evolution. So, what exactly is Stoic evolution, and how does it differ from what many understand as traditional Stoicism? Let's break it down. When most people think of Stoicism, they often recall its fundamental tenets. At its heart, traditional Stoicism teaches us about the dichotomy of control, understanding what is within our power, our thoughts, judgments, actions, and what is not, external events, other people's opinions. It emphasizes virtue as the sole good, focusing on wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance as the true paths to a flourishing life. It encourages living in accordance with nature and reason, accepting what is beyond our control with equanimity, and developing an unwavering resilience in the face of adversity. This foundation is incredibly powerful, offering a solid framework for managing life's inevitable challenges and fostering inner peace through acceptance. But here's where the evolution aspect comes into play. Stoic evolution isn't just about passively accepting fate or stoically enduring hardship. It's about a dynamic, continuous process of growth and refinement. Think of it less as a rigid set of rules to follow, and more as a living philosophy that adapts and expands with your experience. It's about taking those core Stoic principles and actively applying them, learning from every interaction, every setback, and every triumph. Instead of merely enduring, we transform. Every challenge isn't just a test, it's an opportunity for deep personal growth. This means we're constantly reflecting, adjusting our perspective, and intentionally refining our character. It's the difference between merely practicing Stoicism and truly becoming more Stoic, day by day, experience by experience. It's an ongoing, iterative journey where you don't just learn about the philosophy, you live it, allowing it to sculpt and strengthen your inner world in an ever-changing environment. Why Stoic evolution is overlooked. Given the profound benefits of Stoic evolution, you might wonder why it isn't more widely embraced. The truth is, several common pitfalls and misconceptions obscure this powerful path. Firstly, many people hold outdated or inaccurate beliefs about Stoicism itself. They often imagine a Stoic person as emotionless, cold, or passive, someone who simply endures hardship without feeling. This couldn't be further from the truth. Stoicism doesn't teach us to suppress emotions, but to understand and manage them. It's about responding with wisdom, not reacting impulsively. When the focus remains on these initial, surface-level misunderstandings, the deeper, ongoing practice of Stoic evolution is easily missed. People stop at acceptance, without realizing the next crucial step is active transformation. Secondly, we live in a society obsessed with quick fixes. We crave instant gratification, immediate results, and superficial solutions to complex, deeply rooted problems. Stoic evolution, by its very nature, demands consistent effort, patience, and a long-term commitment. It's not a pill you can take, or a one-time workshop that magically changes everything. It's a daily practice, a continuous refinement, which many are unwilling to commit to in a world that promises effortless transformation. The allure of get rich quick schemes or be happy now mantras often overshadows the profound, but gradual, work of true inner change. Finally, embracing Stoic evolution requires a genuine willingness for honest self-reflection and continuous improvement. It means confronting your own biases, acknowledging your weaknesses, and being open to changing ingrained habits and perspectives. This can be deeply uncomfortable. It demands you look inward, not just for a moment, but as an ongoing discipline. Many self-help philosophies focus on feeling good, but Stoicism pushes us to be good, to grow, and to continually challenge ourselves. This iterative process of growth, learning from mistakes, and consciously striving to be better is often overlooked, precisely because it requires consistent effort and a humble acceptance of one's own imperfections. The freedom unlocked by Stoic evolution. Now that we understand what Stoic evolution is and why it's so often overlooked, let's dive into the core of its power, the profound freedom it unlocks. This isn't just about feeling better, it's about fundamentally reshaping your relationship with the world and your inner self, granting you an unshakable sovereignty over your own experience. First and foremost, Stoic evolution grants you freedom from emotional enslavement. Think about it. How many times have you felt completely overwhelmed by a wave of anger, consumed by anxiety, or paralyzed by fear? These powerful emotions often dictate our actions, leading us to say things we regret, make poor decisions, or miss opportunities. Through the deliberate and continuous practice of Stoicism, you learn to become an astute observer of your own internal landscape. It's not about suppressing emotions until they explode. It's about recognizing them, understanding their triggers, and choosing your response instead of reacting impulsively. This refined ability to detach from the immediate emotional pull, to create a space between stimulus and response, is where true inner peace resides. Imagine the profound freedom of knowing that no external event or internal feeling can rob you of your inner calm unless you allow it. This constant refinement of your emotional intelligence is a cornerstone of Stoic evolution, leading to a quiet confidence that few ever achieve. Secondly, you gain freedom from external validation. We live in a society that constantly judges, compares, and dictates what success or happiness should look like. This relentless pursuit of external praise, wealth, status, or even simply the fear of criticism can become an invisible cage, forcing us to live a life that isn't authentically ours. Stoic evolution teaches you to systematically dismantle this dependency. By consistently focusing on what is genuinely within your control, your character, your intentions, your efforts, you learn to derive your worth from your internal virtues, your wisdom in judgment, your courage in action, your justice in treating others, and your temperance in desires. When your self-esteem is rooted deeply in your own integrity and principles, the fleeting opinions of others become irrelevant. This isn't arrogance. It's an unshakable self-respect that liberates you to live according to your own truth, independent of the shifting sands of public opinion. It's the ultimate escape from the endless, exhausting cycle of trying to please everyone else. Next, Stoic evolution cultivates freedom through radical adaptation and unyielding resilience. Life is inherently uncertain. Setbacks, losses, illnesses, and unexpected challenges are not exceptions. They are an integral part of the human experience. While many philosophies teach us to avoid pain or seek comfort, Stoicism empowers us to transform it. Through continuous practice, by embracing discomfort, by reflecting on past challenges, and by preparing for potential difficulties, you learn to view every obstacle not as a roadblock to your happiness, but as a crucible for your growth. This is the essence of amor fati, the love of fate. It's about more than just accepting what happens. It's about actively embracing it, leveraging every adversity as a unique opportunity to strengthen your character, hone your skills, and deepen your understanding of yourself and the world. Your inner citadel becomes truly unshakable, not because you are immune to hardship, but because you have systematically practiced facing it, learning from it, and emerging stronger, wiser, and more adaptable with each challenge. This freedom isn't about avoiding the storm, but about becoming the kind of sailor who can navigate any tempest with calm and skill. Finally, and perhaps most profoundly, Stoic evolution provides the freedom of purpose and meaning. In a world often characterized by consumerism and superficiality, many feel a deep sense of aimlessness or emptiness. When you consistently apply Stoic principles, when you deliberately engage in Stoic evolution, you naturally begin to align your actions with your deepest, most fundamental values. You clarify what truly matters, shed what doesn't serve your higher purpose, and commit to living a life of profound integrity. This isn't about chasing fleeting pleasures or external achievements. It's about contributing meaningfully, living authentically, and finding profound, enduring meaning in your everyday existence, no matter how mundane or grand. This inner alignment frees you from the constant search for external purpose, grounding you in a life rich with meaning that you yourself have actively cultivated. It's the ultimate freedom to truly live in a way that resonates with your core being, knowing that your life has direction and significance. These are not abstract concepts. These are tangible, life-altering shifts in how you perceive, react to, and engage with the world, cultivated through the deliberate and continuous practice of Stoic evolution. It's the journey from being a passenger in your own life to becoming its master. Practical steps for embracing Stoic evolution. So, if Stoic evolution offers such profound freedom, how do you actually begin this transformative journey? It's not about grand gestures or a sudden epiphany, but rather a consistent, deliberate practice of refining your character and understanding. These are actionable steps you can integrate into your daily life to start truly evolving your Stoic mindset and building that unshakable inner core. First, cultivate consistent and honest self-reflection. This isn't a passive activity, it's an active daily discipline. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius with his profound meditations, meticulously examined their thoughts, actions, and reactions. Make this a ritual, perhaps at the beginning of your day to set your intentions, and critically, at the end of it to review. Ask yourself specific questions. Where did I truly act in accordance with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance today? Did I let external events dictate my mood, or did I choose my response? What judgment did I make that caused me unnecessary distress? How could I have handled that challenging conversation with more equanimity? This honest, non-judgmental introspection is your personal feedback loop. It's the map that shows you where your mind is strong and where it still needs to evolve. Without this critical self-awareness, you're merely drifting. With it, you are steering your own ship. Next, engage in proactive virtue practice. Stoicism isn't just about knowing what virtue is, it's about living it, actively and intentionally. Virtue is a skill, and like any skill, it requires practice. Don't wait for a crisis to try being courageous. Instead, actively seek opportunities in your daily life to embody the 4 cardinal virtues. For wisdom, before reacting, pause and ask, what is the most rational, objective way to view this situation? For courage, step outside your comfort zone in small ways, speak up when something is unjust, try a new skill even if you fear failure, or simply have a difficult but necessary conversation. For justice, actively seek fairness and kindness in all your interactions, whether with colleagues, family, or strangers. For temperance, practice moderation in all things, your eating, your spending, your consumption of news or social media. These deliberate, small acts, consistently repeated, are the very fabric of your Stoic evolution, weaving stronger threads of character with each intentional choice. Third, embrace discomfort voluntarily. This might sound counterintuitive in a world that prioritizes comfort, but it's a powerful tool for building resilience and appreciating what you already possess. The Stoics understood that by willingly exposing ourselves to minor hardships, we inoculate ourselves against the shock of greater misfortunes. Try taking cold showers a few times a week, fasting intermittently, walking instead of driving for short distances, or even choosing a less comfortable chair to sit in. These aren't acts of self-punishment, but acts of self-mastery. They train your mind to be less reactive to inevitable discomforts, to distinguish between actual harm and mere inconvenience. By proving to yourself that you can withstand a little hardship by choice, you build an inner reservoir of strength that makes you less fragile when discomfort is unavoidable. This practice helps you truly internalize that your well-being isn't dependent on external luxuries. Fourth, commit to learning from every single experience. Every event, whether it feels like a triumph or a tragedy, holds a profound lesson waiting to be uncovered. Most people either celebrate successes without understanding why they succeeded, or they lament failures without extracting any wisdom from them. For the evolving Stoic, every moment is a classroom. When something good happens, reflect: what virtues did I employ? What principles were at play? How can I replicate this positive outcome through my character? When challenges arise, instead of dwelling on the negative, ask: what is this teaching me about myself? What aspect of my control am I forgetting? How can I turn this obstacle into an opportunity for growth, a deeper understanding of human nature, or a test of my resilience? This active process of converting every moment into a source of wisdom is central to Stoic evolution, ensuring that you are constantly growing, adapting, and deepening your understanding of yourself and the world, even amidst chaos. Finally, and often overlooked, consider connecting with a community or seeking mentorship. While Stoicism is a deeply personal journey, you are not alone in this pursuit of freedom. Engaging with others who are also on this path can provide invaluable support, diverse perspectives, and accountability. Join online forums, local philosophy groups, or seek out mentors who embody the Stoic principles you admire. Sharing your insights, discussing common challenges, and learning from the experiences of others can illuminate aspects of the philosophy you might miss on your own, and significantly accelerate your own Stoic evolution. The collective wisdom and shared journey can be a powerful catalyst for growth. We've journeyed through the essence of Stoic evolution, explored why this powerful path is often overlooked, and uncovered the profound freedoms it can unlock in your life. Freedom from emotional enslavement, from external validation, through radical adaptation, and a deep sense of purpose. We've also laid out practical, actionable steps for you to begin or deepen your own evolutionary practice. Remember, Stoic evolution isn't a one-time event or a destination you suddenly arrive at. It's a dynamic, lifelong journey, a continuous process of becoming. It's about consistently applying ancient wisdom in a modern world, refining your character, and building an unshakable inner citadel that can withstand any storm. The deepest, most enduring freedom isn't found in what you gain, but in who you become, cultivated through this continuous self-improvement aligned with timeless Stoic principles. If you're ready to stop being tossed around by life's unpredictable currents and truly master your inner world, then start embracing your own Stoic evolution today. It demands effort, patience, and unwavering commitment, but the reward, true, lasting freedom, is immeasurable. If this video resonated with you and you're committed to building a life of profound peace and resilience, make sure to subscribe to True Stoic Mindset for more insights into practical Stoicism. We're here to guide you on this transformative journey. Thank you for watching.